Hey there, friend. Let me ask you something. Have you ever had one of those moments where you think, I've made it this far? I know my body better than anyone? Maybe you've even brushed off little aches or skipped a doctor's appointment because, well, what's the worst that could happen? I get it. My Aunt Mary used to say the same thing. She was fiercely independent, always pruning her roses, babysitting the grandkids, and insisting she didn't need any fuss. But last year, she ended up in the hospital after a fall she could have easily avoided. And you know what she told me? I wish someone had warned me. That's why we're talking today. Because I don't want you, or anyone you love, to end up in the hospital for something preventable. So let's walk through 4 common mistakes folks over 75 make that often lead to emergencies, and how to sidestep them like a pro. Sound good? Now, the first mistake might surprise you because it's something we all think we're doing right. But trust me, this one's a silent troublemaker. Mistake number 1, skipping regular checkups because you feel fine. Host stands and walks to a bookshelf, pulling out a photo of a smiling older couple. Let me tell you about my neighbor, Frank. Frank's 78, plays golf twice a week, and brags he hasn't seen a doctor in years. Why fix what isn't broken? He says. But last month, Frank collapsed at the grocery store. Turns out, his blood pressure was through the roof, and he had no idea. No symptoms, no warning, just boom. Here's the thing, as we age, our bodies get sneakier. High blood pressure, diabetes, even early signs of heart trouble, they don't always knock on the door and announce themselves. That's why those routine checkups? They're like your secret spy mission. Catching problems before they turn into crises. So here's your action step. Grab your phone right now, or after this video, and schedule 3 appointments. Your primary care doctor, your dentist, yes, gum health affects your heart, and your eye specialist. And if money's tight? Many clinics offer sliding scale fees for seniors. No excuses, your future self will thank you. Mistake number 2, ignoring thirst until it's too late. Okay, raise your hand if you've ever thought, I'll drink something later. I'm not thirsty. That's what I thought. Here's a wild fact. By age 75, your sense of thirst can drop by 40%. Your body literally forgets to tell you it's parched. And dehydration isn't just about feeling dizzy, it causes UTIs, kidney stones, even confusion that lands folks in the ER. Last summer, my friend Ethel ended up hospitalized because she thought her off feeling was just the heat. Turns out, her electrolytes were dangerously low. Now, she sets a funny little alarm on her phone that says, hydrate or deteriorate. Every 2 hours. Steal Ethel's idea. Keep a water bottle where you sit most, next to your armchair, by the puzzle table. Add lemon slices or mint if plain water bores you. And if you're on water pills, chat with your doc about how much is right for you. Small sips, all day long, it's the easiest health hack you'll ever try. Now, I know what you're thinking, these seem so simple, are they really that important? But friend, that's exactly why they're so dangerous, we overlook them. And here's the good news, just fixing these 2 habits can slash your risk of hospital trips by a landslide. But we're just getting started. Next time, we'll tackle 2 more mistakes that might make you say, oh, I never thought of that. Until then, do me a favor? Pour yourself a glass of water, call your doctor's office, and remember, you deserve to stay strong, independent, and out of the emergency room. You know, I got a really sweet email from a viewer named Margaret. She said, I scheduled a checkup and bought the cutest polka dot water bottle. Now my grandkids call me the water queen. How cool is that? It's those little changes, man, that make us thrive. Next, we're going to tackle the last 2 health mistakes that trip up smart, active people like you. And let me warn you, these mistakes can affect you more than you think. Ready? Let's find out. Mistake number 3, playing guess the pill with medications. Okay, confession time, my dad used to call his pills the little white one and the blue speckle guy. He'd skip doses if he felt off or double up if he forgot. Then one day, He mixed up his blood thinner with an allergy pill and, well, let's just say the ER trip was not his idea of a fun Tuesday. Here's the truth. After 75, your body processes medications differently. That sleeping pill you've taken for years? It might suddenly make you dizzy. The painkiller that doesn't seem to work? You might be tempted to take extra, and that's how overdoses happen. So here's your game plan. First, never play doctor. If a pill feels wrong, call your pharmacist, not Google. Second, invest in a pill organizer like this $5 gem. Color code mornings and nights. And third, always bring your full medication list to appointments. Yes, even the vitamins and herbal teas. They're not just natural, they can clash with prescriptions like oil and water. Oh, and if you're thinking, but I've taken these forever, why change now? Listen, your kidneys and liver aren't the same as they were at 60. A quick med review with your doctor could save you a world of trouble. Promise me you'll book that? Good. Mistake number 4, letting fear steal your strength. Now, this last mistake? It's a sneaky one. It starts with a little stumble, then a fear of falling, then suddenly, you're avoiding stairs, skipping walks, and sitting more than moving. And here's the cruel twist, the less you move, the weaker you get, making falls more likely. Take my buddy, Carl. After a minor fall in his garden, he became terrified of stepping off the porch. His muscles turned to jelly, and 6 months later, a hip fracture from losing his balance standing still. Friend, staying strong isn't about running marathons. It's about tiny, daily victories. Try this. Every time you get up from a chair, practice standing tall for 5 seconds before walking. Feel those leg muscles engage? That's your body's armor against falls. Or here's an idea. Turn TV commercials into exercise breaks. March in place during the ads, squeeze a stress ball during the news. And if balance is a worry, grab a sturdy chair and practice shifting weight from heel to toe. Start with 30 seconds a day, it adds up. Remember, fear is normal, but letting it cage you? That's the real danger. Keep moving, keep laughing, and if you need a little help, physical therapists are miracle workers. Medicare often covers it, no toughing it out required. Now, let's be real, nobody's perfect. Aunt Mary still grumbles about her water bottle, and Dad still tries to rename his pills. But here's what matters, they're trying. And you? You're already ahead of the game just by being here. So let's keep this momentum going. Next time, we'll tie it all together, how these 4 fixes work like a symphony to keep you healthy, independent, and miles away from the hospital. Until then, why not share your story below? Did you find an old pill bottle lurking in the back of your cabinet? Did you conquer a fear today? I read every comment, and trust me, your journey inspires me as much as I hope to inspire you. Before we wrap up, I want to read you something. This note came from a viewer named Harold. He wrote, "After watching your last video, I cleaned out my medicine cabinet. Found pills expired in 2012. Now I'm walking to the mailbox daily, no cane needed. Isn't that just the best? It's proof that you hold more power over your health than you might think." Over these chats, we've uncovered 4 sneaky habits that trip up even the sharpest seniors. Let's revisit them quickly, not to scold, but to celebrate how far you've come. First, we talked about skipping checkups. Remember Frank? He's now a checkup evangelist, dragging his buddies to their appointments. Then, hydration. Ethel's Hydration Queen crown? Still shining. Next, pill mix-ups. My dad finally labeled his meds, in giant letters. And last, letting fear win. Carl? He's back gardening, with a sturdy bench nearby just in case. Here's the golden thread tying all these together. Your body's resilience grows when you respect its changing needs. Those checkups? They're your early warning system. That water bottle? It's liquid energy for your cells. Those pills, properly managed? Tools, not traps. And movement? That's your ticket to freedom. Now, I won't pretend it's effortless. Some days, you'll forget the water. Some weeks, fear might whisper, "What's the point?" But here's my challenge: be kinder to yourself than you'd be to your dearest friend. Miss a walk? Try again tomorrow. Forgot a pill? Call your pharmacist, not a guilt spiral. Progress, not perfection, that's the mantra. And if you take one thing from our time together, let it be this: aging isn't about loss, it's about mastery. You've already survived decades of chaos, right? Now's your chance to fine-tune. To listen closer, move smarter, and savor deeper. So, let's make a pact. Grab a pen and jot down one tiny change you'll make this week. Maybe it's texting your doc for an appointment, or placing a water glass by your favorite chair. Then, drop it in the comments. I'd love to cheer you on. And if this video helped, pay it forward. Share it with a friend who's too proud to admit they're struggling. Hit that subscribe button so we can keep learning together. Thank you for trusting me with your time. You're not just a viewer, you're part of a community choosing to thrive. Keep shining, keep striving, and remember, every year is a badge of honor, not a burden. Here's to your health, your joy, and the incredible life you're building, one small step at a time. Bye for now, friend.